First on 5. A full house tonight at the Alabama School of Math and Science. More than 600 people for Mobile's first conversation on race relations. It comes at a time when race is already on the minds of many people. News 5's Alan Carter has more.
The turnout says it all. White, black, men, women, Mobilians, all wanting to be a part of this conversation about race.
You can never accomplish anything until you bring certain things to light.
For an hour and a half, two speakers gave their perspectives.
Do you think politeness in these conversations help us?
Attorney Stephen Foster.
Most people, when they think about race problems, they think the only thing to do to be polite and civil is not to talk about it. That always makes it worse.
And Reverend Dr. Robert Turner.
How can we expect to worship him up there if we can't talk together now?
The city of Mobile, like the country, still has some racial problems, but if we're willing to work together, I believe we can make it.
This was a necessity for Mayor Sandy Stimpson, seeing the roots of separation forming within city government.
You have to be open, honest, and direct. You know, if you have a feeling about something, be willing to share it. You know, sometimes beating around the bush will get you nowhere. And so I think there was some frank conversation tonight.
And the forum comes at a time when race is on the national forefront, with riots and protests in Missouri over the killing of a black teenager.
You know, personally, that's the kind of thing I pray that, you know, that doesn't happen in our city. That we handle ourselves in such a way that it doesn't, you know, lend itself to igniting that kind of spark.
The question now is if talking about race creates any change.
I think if anyone out there is thinking about how they can participate in improving the region, is to really consider how many personal relationships they have with people unlike themselves.
If they were truly listening to what was said and the comments given, I believe that it could be helpful, but it has to take them, the people, doing the action.